Okay, so Cobra Kai season 5. I have to say, I was real surprised, well surprised, because it did the same arc that season 4 did to me, which started at the bottom because I didn't like season 3. It started at the bottom and rise and rose and rose and rose. And season 5 did the almost same thing, which I didn't like the beginning, but as continuing watching, it rose and rose and rose in a slow but steady climb. And yeah, so it was again a really good season, really good show, really good interpretation of all the characters, all the new um, the thing that held me back at once were the fights, because as you know, I'm a martial arts guy. I watch the fighting very closely. Very that's my target, because the acting is always good in the series. The characters are always true to themselves, and everything like that. So the fights, because the at the beginning the fights were fast cuts and edits, and this is the clumsy, uh, awkward way to do fight scenes in in a TV series or movie, and that's why I didn't like. But as the season grew on and on, the camera came more steady, more large spectrum, and we could see the fights, and we could see no jump cuts, no all of that. So that corrected itself. I think my favorite character is still Johnny Lawrence. At first, I didn't like that it only Daniel LaRusso arc was only take down Cobra Kai, take down Cobra Kai, take down Cobra Kai. It's like the same thing over and over and over again. But when it grew, I still think he's the least interesting character of season 5, because that's all he wants, that's all he needs, and that's all he and his wife go through. And a big part of Cobra Kai is always what he and his wife go through. But of course, their children, Samantha. I love that Anthony finally became a member of Miyagi-Do. That's good. That's gonna build up for some future seasons. Um, I loved the build up to the Senkai Takai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this well. Senkai Takai. Anyway, the big championship tournament, the biggest in the world, biggest than the Valley tournament. I love that we're going bigger. I love that they had to fight to prove themselves in front of a council to gain the right to participate in that championship, which will be undoubtedly season 6, I guess. So yeah, so I still the only really bad thing I will say about this season is that Daniel Russo wasn't a main focus, a main topic, a main character. He didn't really have an arc. Johnny has. Johnny has a baby on the way, and I love that in the final moments of the epic showdown of the last episode, that the photograph of his baby gave him strength and resolve, and he was able to win because of that. That was great. Um, I mean, don't take me wrong. Ralph Macchio is still, and Daniel Russo and Lawrence are still the core, the heart of the series. But I love that their children are too. The only actor I wasn't connected with was Robbie. Um, he didn't seem to care, or I know he's been doing, like, he's starting his acting career and he's been doing movies between the seasons of Cobra Kai. So I don't know if he didn't care or he didn't. I don't know, but he wasn't bad, but he was just didn't seem to care a lot or to give himself as much as the previous seasons. So that's for him. Of course, the biggest uh, showdown between two opposite characters was um, between Samantha and Jesus Christ, and the leader of Cobra Kai, the, the adolescent. Um, I can't remember her name. Jesus Christ, sorry. The girlfriend of Robbie, a leader of Cobra Kai that stood away for the championship, and you know who I'm talking about. So yeah, so it's just again, a lot of karate fight scenes are not karate based. I've, I've done karate. This is a mix of karate, aikido, jiu-jitsu. This is a mix of a lot of things. This is not karate, pure karate for those who are interested in karate. This is not pure karate. It's a mix of a lot of things. So, but that's all right. It's a TV show. It's made for spectacle, and I understand how somehow seeing guys doing backflips and blah blah blah. And it's totally ridiculous, but we'll take it because it's fun to watch, and that's the most important fact that I think that this series bring to us. It is a hell of a fun to watch. The, they nail the characters, they nail the teams, they nail the fights, they nail the reason for each fight. Each fight never arrives without reason or without goal or without an end game. Um, every everything born of frustration and um, yeah, I mean everything born of like the guy who lost his Thor was burned apart through Terror Silver. Um, I love the part with Stingray. I mean, I guess they were playing with Stingray with a lot of, you give him a 80,000 car and a $600,000 apartment. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, how much money does he got? But it completes the character. It completes the lens that Terry Silver will go to keep um, his train of thought and his processes of building a team that will always answer only to him and that will be always loyal to him. I mean, Stingray was loyal to him even after being fucking beaten to a pulp. So, and he lied to jail, and I. So, okay. I mean, this season was fine. I still think 1 and 2 are the greatest. Uh, they haven't been surpassed yet. But I'm still glad I see it. I enjoyed uh, a lot of it, and the only thing I say, well, let's talk about the end. John Kreese finally. I don't know. I don't remember in season 5 and season 4 the charges of John Kreese going to jail. I mean, he was accused of beating Stingray, I think. And I mean, how much prison does that give you? I mean, he didn't. He wasn't there for 20 years. I mean, he wasn't there for. Maybe he was there for 5 or 4 or 6. I don't know. But anyway, it's John Kreese. So I just because I've watched a lot of prison shows and they always say the fast jabs with a knife, the fast, and I think, oh shit, when he was attacked, I mean, oh shit, he's fucking done. And uh, when they say it was Jello, I mean, I went, oh okay. Well, now that I think about it, that makes sense because he got his own um, uh, he got his own mythos of he got his own John Kreese got his own conclave of allies, and he probably just um, arranged for his minions to stab him and to go to the hospital, and he stole the. But I mean, if he stole the lady's key card, I mean, when she got out of the jail that day, she would have seen, remarked that she didn't get his key, that she lost her key card. It's a show. It's a show. I mean, whatever. It works. It's fine. It plays into Kreese's sleight of hand and his, you know, his thievery and his dual nature and his military persona to get out of there, get out of jail with a free card. So he got a free card, so he got out of jail. So I'm very, very. So now it's inversed. So now Terry Silver is going to jail, and John Kreese is free. I don't know how they will. I don't know if how they will explain in season 6 how we can stay free of jail after leaving that way. But for now, it's all good, and it fits with the character. And again, it's not Breaking Bad. It's not True Detective. It's a series born out of the fun and um, rivalries of dojos and in the martial arts of karate. That's it. There are good and bad. There are battle of senseis, battle of students, love and loss, and relationships, and it's all for fun. I mean, don't watch this series apprehending a Shakespearean move. I mean, it's not made for that. It's made for entertainment and light fun and 30 minutes episode that goes a long way to deliver us very pragmatic entertainment. So I'm completely satisfied with what I've watched. Um, I've watched it fast. I binged it, and it was fun. And I really. I mean, if you're not in the loop yet, watch Cobra Kai. It's very good. Still, first two seasons are the greatest. I hope they can beat it later because this show is not going away anytime soon, and that's a good thing. I think Netflix has made a very well good product that I'm happy to consume. So continue that way and continue to stay true to the characters. I think that's the gist of it. The most important thing of all. Stay true to the characters, maybe adult or children, and or children, adolescents or kids or younger young adults. So just continue to do that, and I guess we'll all be satisfied and happy to have this. And they, they, they got out season 5 very quickly. I wasn't. I didn't know it would drop so quickly, but it did. So again, 30 minutes episode. It says sweet spot for not only for binging but for producing and filming. So yeah. So thank you Cobra Kai. Thank you Netflix. It was a great ride. So watch it and have fun. That's all it's supposed to be. That's all it's supposed to do. And I'm recommending it. So cheers.